Compare your FPL statistics from last season against expert managers and learn how to improve. Build the optimal squad for next season using artificial intelligence combined with Opta statistics. Uncover the team reveal of last season's top 1k FPL managers and start next season with success. Get your unfair advantage next season using the most advanced artificial intelligence platform for FPL. Click the link below or head over to fantasyfootballfix.com/preseason to get started. After a few hours of tinkering since the fixtures were released yesterday, it's finally time to build the first draft. There's still more than 3 weeks left before the season gets underway, and lots can change in that time. So there will of course be an updated team selection video closer to the Gameweek 1 deadline. This team has been put together with only the first 5 game weeks in mind, so the early fixtures play a key part in the decision-making process. Before we begin, if you'd like to join the FPLtips League, the code is on screen now. Amongst the 4.5 million goalkeeper options, Alex Mccarthy stands out with a favourable run of opening fixtures. Southampton face Crystal Palace, Burnley and West Brom over the first 4 game weeks. With doubts remaining over Tom Heaton's availability, Nyland gets the nod as backup. Unsurprisingly, Trent Alexander-Arnold is the first man to line up in defence, having been handed a generous £7.5 million price tag despite his 210 FPL points last season. With Ricardo Pereira still currently sidelined, there could be some early action for Leicester's James Justin. The Foxes have home ties with Burnley, West Ham and Aston Villa in the opening 5 game weeks. Ender Stevens showed plenty of promise going forwards last season, playing a hand in 6 goals and creating 8 big chances. Only the Liverpool fullbacks recorded more amongst defenders. Sheffield United begin the season with home matches against Wolves, Leeds and Fulham in their first 5, as well as an away tie with Aston Villa. The injury to Johnny could mean a starting place for Ruben Vinagre on the left flank for Wolves, should they refrain from making a new signing. They kept 13 clean sheets last season, on par with Sheffield United and Leicester. Only Liverpool, Burnley and Man City kept more. Opening fixtures against West Ham, Fulham and Leeds in the first 5 game weeks could see them get off to a strong start. Leeds United's Stuart Dallas makes up the final spot in defence, primarily down to fixtures against Fulham and Sheffield United in game weeks 2 and 3, where he'll be able to cover for Justin and Vinagre, who each faced Man City in those game weeks. Alternatively, Matt Targett could be another option for that rotation role. Mohamed Salah is a fairly easy pick to begin the season, with Bruno Fernandes and Kevin De Bruyne being without a fixture in game week 1. The Egyptian will be a strong contender for the armband on opening weekend, when the Reds host newly promoted Leeds. Due to a similar reasoning, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is currently in the team as a placeholder, ahead of ties with Fulham and West Ham in the opening 2 game weeks. He'll most likely make way for either Bruno Fernandes or Kevin De Bruyne in game week 3. Whilst he can be frustrating to own at times, Leicester's favourable opening fixtures bring James Maddison into consideration within the mid-priced midfielder bracket. He started strong last season, with 2 assists in the first 3 matches, and should be raring to get back out there after an injury ended his campaign early. The plan is to play a 4-3-3 formation, so the remaining spots in midfield go to bench options Dale Stephens and Ariel Romeo, who should be good for the standard 2 points if called upon. Harry Kane scored 7 goals in 9 appearances since the restart, and has favourable opening fixtures to help him continue that form. Spurs host Everton, Newcastle and West Ham in the opening 5, where the Englishman can provide a captaincy option. Danny Ings was one of the standout forwards last season, and stayed consistent right until the end. Only Antonio and Martial earned more FPL points since the restart amongst forwards. Fixtures against Crystal Palace, Burnley and West Brom in the opening 4 game weeks can help him get off to a flying start once again. Completing the squad is Alexander Mitrovic, generously priced at £6 million after finishing as the 2019-20 Championship top goalscorer. Fulham's opening run is fairly kind, with Sheffield United being the only side rated higher than a 3 on the FDR across the first 9 game weeks. Mo Salah gets the nod for captaincy in game week 1 as it stands, although it is only early days and lots can change over the next 3 weeks. Aubameyang and Kane are the other captaincy contenders across the first 5 game weeks in this current draft.